Hi everyone, and welcome to this overview of KRIA, the Icelandic Constitution Archives. I'm the project director, Eileen Jarrett. And in true filmmaker fashion, of course, I would like to answer this question using a short explanatory video. If you would like a version with captions, feel free to click on this link.
In 2008, Iceland experienced one of the largest banking collapses in history. But that is not where the story ends. Rather than falling back into the status quo, people took to the streets through nonviolent protest and demanded the resignation of the sitting government. Shockingly, this worked. Following that win for the people, Iceland held a National Assembly where 1,200 citizens were selected at random to discuss and collaborate on the most pressing needs of the society. One issue became apparent: Iceland needs its own constitution. In 2011, that's just what happened. Through what would soon become one of the most democratically written constitutions in history, 25 individuals from across the society were elected to construct a new constitution written by and for its people. In 2012, a referendum on the new constitution was held and approved by the nation. Although not yet approved by its parliament, this constitution took an unexpected journey. What happened next was extraordinary. Once word got out that this tiny nation had created a constitution using such unique and advanced methods of inclusion, others around the world started taking notice. Today, the Icelandic Constitution awaits implementation from its parliament, but its global impact continues to grow.
And you can see through these very interesting methods of inclusivity why this has become such a world-renowned process. I began documenting this process in 2008 and created a film called Blueberry Soup on that experience. In an effort to see what other nations thought of this story, I was lucky enough to take the film to universities and activist groups around the world. Here, I learned that a wide variety of communities found hope, ideas, and guidance from the Icelandic constitutional process. Along this road, not only did we learn what was possible from sharing this story, we also learned that finding clear and cohesive material on the subject was increasingly difficult, and heartbreakingly, the material was starting to disappear. And that's what led us to developing KRIA. KRIA is a collaborative initiative to collect and make available all the information around the 2011 Icelandic constitutional drafting. And you'll see here that there is quite an array of material that we've found so far. All of them are digital artifacts, so that makes our job just a little bit easier. And this brings us to the research question. Why is it important that material resides openly on the web for democratic access? These are a few of the answers that I've come up with so far to the research question when wondering how we can make this material even further accessible and what that could actually do for those trying to glean information. Bringing us to the exciting question of how are we going to make this accessible? So here is an overview of the different locations in which the material is going to be residing. With this, you'll see quite a diversity, but that is because the diversity of the audience is great as well. We have academics, activists, journalists, politicians, institutions, all looking for information on this process. So we were trying to find the locations that would be most comfortable for those various audiences to navigate. Although KRIA as an entire collection will be a multi-year process, we are beginning to look at what is possible over the next 12 months. And you will see from this list, we have quite an array of goals that we're targeting for the next year. They range from the legal and technical framework all the way over to engaging, gamified events that will bring the community in and give them ownership in not just the end product, but the construction itself. Here we see the various technical platforms that we're going to be embedding in the project that have already become amazing assets to understanding what we need, how we can frame it, and how to make this more accessible. I'd like to thank you for your time and giving me an opportunity to express this project that means so much to me. I, of course, would love to know your thoughts, and if you have any ideas on how we can make this even more accessible, please feel free to contact me.